We're now joined by a very special guest to get us up to speed, Keith Irizarry from the MLB Network. Keith, always great to catch up. It's a loaded afternoon, so before we jump into the rest of the slate and some futures, let's start with the Yankees. They're going against the Blue Jays up there in Toronto. They're booked as the favourites. They were hottest team a month ago, but what is going on in the Bronx?
Dubs, it is great to be with you, and it's a really confusing New York Yankees team. Stanton goes out with an injury earlier in the week, and you're like, all right, they have enough hitting. They should be fine. They still score a lot of runs. Judge is mashing. Soto is good. What's going on? Well, the arms aren't looking very good. Luis Gil is coming back to earth after the last two starts. He's looked terrible. Rodon hasn't looked very good. Nestor's been fine. Garrett Cole has not looked like Garrett Cole yet. Although, if we're being honest, it's very much like this is his spring training. So there needs to be a fix there. I just don't know what it is right now. Now, Dubs, I'm going to give you a sneaky play tonight, and I say that very sarcastically and very facetiously here.
I like a sneaky
Judge.
play. What do we got, Keith?
Yeah, it's not that sneaky. Aaron Judge to hit a home run is plus 200. Aaron Judge to top two bases minus 130, and it's an obvious play, sort of. And he's going up against Jose Barrios, who he's 12 for 29 against in his career, 414 batting average, has 4 home runs against him, has 2 doubles. So I think you just ride the hot bat of the guy that already has 30 home runs.
It sounds that simple. And Keith, we're now at the halfway point for the regular season, 80 games in the books. Taking a look at some of the futures markets, is it that simple when we look towards the MVP in the American League? Aaron Judge is the shortest price on the board right now at the FD Sportsbook at minus 190.
So probably, right? And that's a lame answer for you. So I got to give you more, Dubs. You're having me on FanDuel TV. I got to give you more. So Judge at, minus 190. I don't like minuses in front of a futures play. So let's dig deeper. How about Jose Ramirez? Get him at 21-1 odds right now. The dude is raking 21 home runs, 72 RBIs, has 15 stolen bases. So he's third in the American League in home runs. He's 10th in stolen bases. Batting average, I'd like to see rise up a little bit, and then spin it just a little bit more forward, Dubs. The Guardians are running away with the Central. So if he's the best player on the best team in that division, I think he'll at least be in consideration. If he stays like this and ends up, doubling those RBI totals, who knows? Maybe he can catch Judge. But I got to give you a longer shot than just giving you Aaron Judge at minus money. I can't come on here and do that with you.
Keith, what are we doing here? The plus money peaches, that's my thing. You're dishing out plus 2,100 monsters. I was going to ask you about the National League MVP on that side of things. Ohtani's actually at a decent price at minus 125. He's got the 25 dingers for the season. Do we play the Dodger superstar?
So probably. Again, I don't love minuses in front, but I think that it's going to take something astronomical for Ohtani to not be your NL MVP. So I give you one. How about Marcell Ozuna, who we can get anywhere from around 19 to 21-1 odds there as well. He also has 21 home runs, batting .305, 64 RBIs in 77 games. Again, let's spin this forward. So 4th in the majors in home runs, 5th in the NL in batting average, leads the National League in RBIs. The Atlanta Braves are playing better baseball right now. We know Acuna is done for the year. So if you need maybe a star to latch on to, if it's not Olsen, if it's not Albies, if it's not one of those guys, Marcell Ozuna at 21-1 odds. Again, if the dude ends up with 40 home runs, could he catch Ohtani? Maybe. Might be worth a sprinkle.
If he does, and we cash, I owe you a couple of cold ones, if you know what I'm saying. Nice. Keith Irizarry from the MLB Network. We'll see you in action later this afternoon, Keith. But before we get you out of here, who's been the surprise team so far into the season? Doesn't have to be a good surprise, can also be a bad surprise, but who stood out?
Dubs, you and I have known each other for a few years. I'm a very positive human being. I'd like to give you a positive answer here, but I'm most surprised by the Arizona Diamondbacks just struggling mightily this year. Their over-under was set at 83.5 coming in. I thought they were going to get about 87, 88, 89 wins. Corbin Carroll has been horrible this year. Suarez has given them nothing. Most of their hitters are having struggles with their batting averages. Gallen has been good, but not great. Brandon Pfaadt's been okay. Jordan Montgomery has an ERA, above 5. It's a team that has the talent. They were the sexy squad last year, and maybe I bought into the sex appeal of the Diamondbacks, so they've disappointed me.
I like it, Keith. We got to get you out of here. So just one more, real simple, yes or no. The Dodgers, are they making it to the World Series?
Yes, I think you get the Dodgers in the World Series.
There it is. It was that simple. Keith Irizarry from MLB Network. Keith, always appreciate the time and best of luck with all the calls coming up this afternoon.
Thanks, Delbs.